refused to do a package for the children who have no
When you
laptop.
say a package, what you talking about?
Well, all right. They have to the teacher will make a package for the children, and the parents will go and collect it and carry it home and make sure that the children doing the work at home, right?
Wait, let me ask you another question. How are you so sure that she refused to? Did she say directly that she refused?
Yes, she refused to do it. She said she's not doing that because she have to pay too much transportation, and the children who have no laptop, she's sorry for them because she's not doing that. She's not making no packages for them.
Now, hold on. Who did she say that to?
To the children in the classroom. So the children went home to their parents. They came home and...
Wait, hold on. The children went to school?
Children got in contact with her, the parents. They had a online communication, and she said she's not doing it.
I need to speak to somebody who spoke to that lady. You giving me second-hand information. I want to speak to somebody directly who said that to her. She said that to me. You are giving me second-hand information. Somebody tell you that, and you relating it to me.
The little child, one of the children. I
don't want to hear it from the children. The teacher can't give the child no message to give to the parent. Anytime that happens, that something is wrong. So the teacher can't give the child that message. So I need to get some adult who the teacher would have spoken to find out that. So get me an adult who she said that to and call me, please.
All right. Okay. All right. I'll call you back.
Thank you very much. I don't want nobody calling me here with no second-hand information because I don't want nobody to put me and the radio station in no trouble. That is second-hand information. We want the direct thing. Caller, good morning.
Sharon Felix, good morning to you, my dear.
Good morning, my dear. How are you?
Good. Thank God to see another day. Brucey, good morning.
Morning.
Sharon Felix, I'm listening to the gentleman who called a while ago. It was a gentleman or a lady. Sound like a gentleman put it into that home down in Point. You hear me?
Yes, the gentleman in Point 14.
I need you really to follow it up. Honestly, knowing you as I do, I really need you to follow it up because there's sometime about 5 years ago, one of my relatives wanted to put a relative of mine there, but we did not do that. And I really, really want to. It's done by the URP office in the back there. I need you to follow it up, right? I know you're going to do that. I know you're the kind of person like that. And the next thing, I want to get some help from you. Hear what I want to get a help from you to do. On the Lady Young Road, you know where last some trust on the Lady Young Road, right? You know they build those apartments and them up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could help me out. It's about 4 to 5 months they came and clean a manhole. I spoke to the Sour Regional Corporation CEO. Sharon, up to now, that hole is open. I'm going to call Kasim today too. You understand me? Because it's totally embarrassing. I don't know if she's waiting for a child or elderly to fall into that hole and then to sue the government. Madam Theo of Diego Martin, not Diego Martin, sorry, but it's from Sour Regional Corporation. Shame on you. Shame on you. A tired call and tell it, send someone to cover that hole. Don't wait on somebody falling in it and then to look to sue the government. Sharon, sweetheart, have a good one.
Thank you very much. What happened to this line? It's not working or something? Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Fine, and I see nobody calling on that line. Everybody calling on the other lines.
Lots of people don't call. I don't know why.
Caller, good morning, Miss New Village.
Morning, sweetheart. Morning. Sharon.
My dear.
I really commended you this morning, the way how you're handling these accusations. I really, really commend you. I don't know if you study law over the weekend, but it's not everything. I don't know what to tell you, but I sit down here and I really commend you. I want to say, everything we hear, we just have to really go to the source of it. I know that home has been operating for a long period of time. The home, in every home, I don't have much of the information, but every home have restrictions. So as I've seen a resident there, you have a certain time to come in. then you could leave, you could go out, but you have a certain time to come in. There are restrictions, and some people, though they are now not independent as before, they don't like to be told. I'm not saying this is what is happening, but I believe the trend you have taken to let him call you, and when he calls you, get the matron of the home.
Well, that's what I said. I want to get somebody to talk to find out exactly what is going on. Because this New Village, let's be real. Let us be totally real here. Now, to go to a senior citizen home is thousands of dollars.
I'm telling you.
Right? My mother lay home for 9 months, almost a year. I paid
and you have to
somebody
pay how much money?
To sleep in the night and somebody.
Yeah.
And the reason it wasn't expensive to me because the night person was very lenient to me, and the day person was my cousin. So let's say I was spending about $5,000 a month, right? Somewhere near there, right? It's about that in a home, depending on which home you go to. So with that, you will have everything afforded to you. And sometimes in the home, you still have to bring toiletries for the client. My cousin run a home, so I could tell you.
But with this home, this senior citizen home, it's something different, because if you cannot help yourself, they don't take you in. So you are sort of independent. So if you have somebody to bring up meals for you, you bring it. If you can cook your meals, you cook it. They don't take you in if you cannot help yourself. This is as far as I know, raising with other people. But what I'm saying, this doesn't happen. This bill doesn't come all the time. I believe with the COVID and whatever, I believe this might be a high bill because of how it was paid. But we cannot say that the other party wasn't paying, because the home in there had no lights. The home in there have no light. So which means something has happened this time as the bill come. Look, me and get bill yet. I will go to you and take and pay because bills ain't come yet. But if two people is sharing, it's private homes, Everybody have their own bedrooms and everything,
But that's what he's saying. So it's like two persons paying like $900.
In one quarters. But it doesn't be always like that. And if you have to pay $500, that's your monthly rental. Call it your monthly rental. No way you're getting that. No way in Trinidad and Tobago. And if you are a pensioner and this happened this month, you watch it and see what happened. And then, so I'm glad that you take the trend to live with somebody.
Miss New Village, let us say $1,000 a month I bring down for rent and expenditure every month. I still have $2,500. You can still make a little groceries and because you are alone, right?
No, you are alone. Not some of them want woman and wife and all kind of things.
No, but if you want woman and wife, you have to pay for that. What I'm saying is you let me make you doing an assessment.
Yeah.
So if you pay $500 and you put aside, it's $450, because if you say $900 is between you and the other person.
Yeah.
So you put aside your $225 for your light for this month, plus that, right? Good.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how much? That is $750.
Yeah.
You still have $250 there.
Yes. To play with out of your $1,000. I ain't saying nothing about no groceries there, so you will take a little $500 out of the balance of money to buy a little groceries, and if you have medication and whatever and however, and if you have little transportation up and down, and at this time you ain't supposed to be going nowhere really. You're in and out your house, and we're right and
close
it's a
by.
big place, and they have place to walk and things, because normally we used to go and have a little treat with them, and all of that is
right. So
I ain't saying,
no, I understand what the gentleman is saying. I understand that. But I'm saying the worst case scenario.
And you know what happens, Sharon? As a pensioner, they take out part of your light bill, you know.
Exactly. There's a
they
subsidy.
deduct $60. Yes. they take out part of your light bill. So I am saying probably because of the curvy the past months, this bill must be accumulated because it's normally as they would have been complaining long before. It don't normally happen. So you have taken a right trend, and I want you, please don't forget, as soon as he call you and let him get the manager of the home, the matron, and all have a talk.
All right.
Right?
Excellent. Thank
Have
you
a
very
talk.
much.
And then with the school thing, I like how you're handling it.
No, I want the information directly.
Yes,
Children, let me tell you
yes.
something. Children have a way, it's not lie they're telling you, they just twist the thing a little bit.
They start it, yes, a little bit.
So
They
it
miss
might have plenty truth, but it might have a
Yes.
little misunderstanding of what was said. So I don't
Yes,
want to. I don't want to chastise Miss yet.
And you're beating up nobody.
No,
I
I
doesn't
want
like
to get it
I doesn't like the judge case ex parte. So you're not beating up nobody. When you know what is what, you know some people, some teachers might be grumbling and saying, well, why we must have to make package and all of that. This doesn't say they was talking to the child because I heard one of the lady who's on now who talks a lot from the Teachers Association. She was saying how it will happen. Maybe teachers have to go to the school and drop the package and how it things. So sometime along the way, something get distorted. But I commend you this morning how you're handling situation. Continue. Study your law. You mightn't go in front of the judge, but you're in front of the judge of 91. The people in front of 91.9. And you're doing a good work. Have a nice morning.
Thank you, Ms. New Village. Yes. So, guys, we are going to play for you the Tobago Heritage.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
You are now tuned into Crooked Common Law, a Kanan Bonaccord production on the Tobago Festivals Network.
Them old people have a saying we say, not tell people how to live their life. But when the shoes start to squeeze, left them, let it take the bun. Me feel, me take most bun of my life. Me not sure if it's because I did like the tight shoe or because I had to learn the hard way. Here now, I live my life and I live it in full. I build a house, I plant garden, I save my money, I even travel to Trinidad. And most important, I invest in my one picnic. Even though I experience all manner of things, you see life does never prepare you for the day that you cross over yonder.
Mommy, what's going on over the road? Mommy, look at Kim.
You could tell me.
Is what going on there? No, man. Just when I say the thing die down, Kim start back up again.
And you know, she have a bad stomach. What you could do me? What you could do me?
She really did take about 5 minutes to say that. And she loudmouth bring everybody outside the place.
Well, she expect. Everybody in Milford Court done live so close already.
And what better way to start the day than with a fresh bacchanal?
You hear you? I hope when CXC come out, it gonna be what talking about the same way.
Come now, man, ma. You know you don't have to worry about me.
I know that in a D. I know that in a. I just making sure that me lesson money no go down a drain. Or else, me I send you full land trade for sure and call that judge.
Never, mommy. Not at all. You know I make for book and book make for me. Wait, there's no petrol crossing there.
Hey, petrol, evening. Oh, he not even answer me. Me shame.
Oh, God, oh. She no answer. It code you too pushy. I ain't feel Petal go talk to nobody for a long time. At least not after all them hurtful things him tell the woman. You hear the part about the children? Is how she said that the 2 little boys is not Mr. Cephas' pick-me, and that he should ask Otis Manswell. Otis is not them children's school driver. Oh God, oh! Mommy, this coming sweet. How you say?
I hear.
Some woman is tears, mommy. Mr. Cephas does go out his way to make sure them children good. What he could do if Boy and Junior is really not his children?
Denise, don't talk so. Who know the life? Know that woman does make mistake. The baby pig him ask him mama, how she mouth stop so long? And you know what the mama pig said?
I come, you are come. I know, mommy. I know. But I don't ever think I could do that.
Do what?
Give a man a jacket.
D, let me tell you something. You have plenty years ahead of you before you could think about picnic and jacket. It's sexy than anything.
I know, ma. I was wondering if I sign up for Compre 6-4, then after I could. Ma, you okay? Ma, Uncle Cuthbert, Uncle help! Ma, oh my God. Ma, Uncle, it's mommy. She just started to cough just so.
What's going on there? She was laughing or what?
What's he really asking? She fighting to breathe. Why you just stand up there like a log?
Well, I don't know what to do. What she was doing before she started to cough?
Uncle, she was eating the cookie I gave she and we was talking. Out of the blue, she started to cough. Why you keep asking me one set of questions and you're not doing anything?
Martha, you okay? Talk to me, baby. You okay?
She not breathing properly and you expect she to answer? Uncle, do something.
I'm trying. She pulse feel normal.
Please, somebody, help! Mr. Warris, only help!
Don't raise no alarm, okay? I'm sure it's nothing. I'm taking she inside.
I'm calling an ambulance.
Martha, hold on, I carry you inside, okay? Martha?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, no! Mommy!
This episode was brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and sponsored by the Tobago House of Assembly.
I wonder what he put in the cookie. I find he was very, very
Laid back.
laid back, and he
Yes.
don't want to this and he know what to do, and anyhow, people only be careful. Trinidad and Tobago, that was our heritage segment, and it's 7:47 a.m. Remember, today is the 7th of September 2020. Well, guys, the woman choking on piece of the cookie. You feel so? So, guys, you can see us live in studio. We have now been connected to Facebook, the Street 919 FM. Get in there quickly. Caller, good morning.
Morning again.
Morning.
Two things. The stories that you're hearing every morning, where that's the Tobago heritage, right?
Yes.
So how we get the full stories and that kind of thing?
Well, I think you have to go on to this just now. Where we go?
We play the episodes every
We
morning.
play the episodes, right? I'll
Right.
tell you. Hold on.
It's 5 per week.
Or well, after finish, then you could tell me. Next thing, the laptops. I was speaking to my wife just now. She was just saying if the government could subsidize, like how they do the paying of people stuff, paying of people's salary and that kind of thing. If the government could, if the parents could go to some company, or if it's whatsoever, with an invoice, get the laptop, and they pay no interest or anything like that, and they pay.
Paula, they took off all the taxes off all the laptops and computers.
Right. And these people could go to the whatsoever and pay $100, $200 a month for a certain time, and that's just it. Instead they pay and people will go and get the stuff. I will see who will complain now, who they can't afford it, and that kind of thing. So I think there's a good idea you could think about. Instead of the government actually forking out a whole set of money, then people pay $100 a month for 2 years or until the laptop finish.
You know what will happen? You know what happen when they do that?
Some of them in pain.
They will disappear with the laptop.
Well, that is them. They'll find it.
Let me tell you this. Remember, there were years ago, a man was paying $12 a rent, and it mounted up to thousands of dollars.
Sharon, well, it's the best interest of the children, or the child or children. So if they want to play the fool, lies them. They can't say the government never help them, or whatever. So the government could deal with courts or whatever, and let these people could pay $100, $200 a month. And that is it. So that government really can't fork out all our money to be paying $4,000 or $5,000 for laptop to give to people. Sorry. Sorry. Not like in school. It's in school and the government watching it and watching the interest by people and the home and people destructive. So when they destroy it, it's your money pay for it destroyed. So I'll listen for the Tobago Heritage Festival, because these stories are real interesting. Really interesting.
It's Tobago Festivals. Well, I am on YouTube and I'm looking at Tobago Heritage Festival, Old Time Wedding. No, not old. Festivals 2020.
I would really like to hear the outcome of some of these short stories.
Yeah, but you could go up on the YouTube and put in Tobago Heritage Festival 2020. And I am thinking
real best stories, real best stories.
Good. I see Shomari and Miss Sawyer Fat there talking.
All right, enjoy lady again.
Okay, love.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's sweet. And that's a good idea with the laptop story, but you remember there was a time when they were getting allowance. Was it a computer? Remember that? Wasn't it police officers or somebody was getting a computer grant? Boy.
And you run away and walk.
Boy. Anyhow, guys, as I said to you, I just did a computer. Let me say good morning to Roger Calendar. And if you're looking for a good computer, and here's somebody tell me, the desktop out at, I don't care. The desktop and it's working it fast. It's faster than a speeding bullet. I changed my internet server. Good morning to Digicel. Woo! So, Papa, I have speak. You didn't see the address? Well, I wish Spanish was here. I put on a little thing for you to see the Tobago Festival. You could go on YouTube and find it there. And I'm also seeing us live on YouTube, guys. So there's no reason not to find us now. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, all government workers was given a grant, a loan of $15,000 to buy a computer.
Thank you, caller. I remember that.
That was when?
Yeah.
Yes. And some of them made deal with the computer place.
Morning.
Caller.
Hey.
Some of them make deal with the computer place to get them a little kakada and they change the check and get them the money.
I lost my $15,000.
How?
The company went belly up.
So wait, they didn't give you a check? They give you a check to go and get?
The check box. No. It was a loan. You get an invoice and you carry by whoever you want. Right, and the computer place give me a check because they couldn't give me the computer after a while, and when I carry check in the bank, the check bounce. And by the time you go back, boy, them people lost good money. That you know, I still had to pay my 15,000.
What?
Yeah.
No man.
You see?
Because the government loaned me. You see, you sign a deal with I forget the name of the department. So you have to pay. You didn't get money, or who didn't get money, who get 5,000, who didn't get. But the government get a loan of 15,000.
I remember that. Yeah. But let me tell you this now. Now computers are not as expensive as in those times. Because you can get a desktop 5,000.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, I got my desktop with everything. And I tell you everything. Call me.
And I buy computer after that. Imagine that. I get a loan I couldn't buy it.
Oh, God. All right, darling.
Yeah, you take care.
Thank you very much. And now you can get a laptop for 4,000, 5,000 with all the specs and the.
I need a new one of this.
Not that, Papa. You're not that. Not in that range. Not that Mac thing. Call us. We going to the break. We'll be back. Call me back.
Sure, it'll be like that.
Not me. Pay for that. But I had to buy. I could buy 5 or more. You have to. We'll be back.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the Street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Cause we tired of this racism. Stop killing we African people. Stop killing we Africans. Stop killing we. Cause we tired, yes we tired. But I God please put a helping hand. Tell me why they do not like the Africans. But I God I don't know what we did to them. Every day they killing African children. So I want to know why they kill we. And the police to kill we. And the army kill we. Politicians to kill we. But I got this answer we kill we. CIA want to kill we. KKK want to kill we. Racist skinheads to kill we. Africans we have to unite. Build black business and treat each other right. Spend your money in black community. Only then they will have respect for we. Over 400 years we suffering. We survived the torture, burning, rapes, hangings. Cities burning up, the whole world protesting. Black people tired of hate and racism. So I ask again why they kill we. Send the police to kill we. And the army kill we. Politicians to kill we. But I got please answer we kill we. HIV me to kill we. COVID-19 to kill we. Ebola me to kill we. Africans we have to unite.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Yeah.
I've searched your eye for bliss, praying for a kiss for the last time, maybe for the last time. You're the one I needed most. Let me pull your body close, maybe for the last time.
Ooh, I know I'm losing you and I don't know what to do. Don't think I'll make it through this time. Another dark and lonely night, I'll have to fight. Hey, maybe for the last time, for the last time.
So,
baby, let me love you now.
let me be the one you hold. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Baby, let me be the one to kiss you goodnight.
Let my shoulder be the pillow you lay on. Ooh. Let me be the one.
DJ Bruce Sprain.
Say, baby, why do you want to go and leave me? I gave you everything that a woman could give a man. So why? Tell me why. You want to go and leave me. You're never gonna leave me now. You're never gonna leave me, no, no. Say you'll never leave and go away.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, we're back. Bruce, you have a jacket? You ever get a jacket?
No, never got a
You
jacket.
sure you ain't know if you get one?
Well, I know for sure I ain't get none.
Well, I know I never get nobody no jacket because When you watch my shirt and them, all the buttons in the right place and the whole right side of the button.
But Sean, as you say that, you know, and as I say, grandparents, the older heads, as I just put it, they have a thing they used to do with children is concerned. And before anybody could tell you anything else, your grandmother could tell you that child is yours, you know.
She said, Dinah, your child, you know.
Watch me. My grandmother used to, my first son, my grandmother do son, she pick him up. She not daddy boy, let me see him. But it's sweet, and all you had the red and nice.
She's looking for ears,
not knowing what she looking at, you know.
Finger.
What? When she do son, she say, all right. Look your child. Just, yeah, well, I say, what do you mean by that? He bears the mark. I say, okay. I never want to know what that mark is, Sharon.
Hey, you know what? Let me tell you what. You know these. You know people real nasty with themselves. You know, and I was making Isaiah. They say I'm making Isaiah for this one, that one. People real stink with themselves, you know. Minding my business, you know. You watch Isaiah. I had to be a real fool to know I living with a man. This big, strong Tobagonian, dark fella, and go and put myself with a tall, red-skinned, slim man. That is what I was challenging me, saying, eh? I go calling him. And to myself, no, I go in and make this child, you're going to put yourself in trouble. I say, but people have to be and then they start to say, oh, what a hiding the child, and all kind of thing. I say, boy, yes, I used to hide him. He was very small. I didn't want nobody watch the game, no maljo.
Well, that was like a real beard. Don't come close to my child.
So I ain't want no setter. I Mako in and I do it for spite. For them to, they're too fast. Hey, look all you. Isaiah.
Why this song in play?
What kind of song you trying to make a bacchanal? That's right. So we taking your calls, guys.
Right. Put away out, ding, 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 diggy, diggy, ding, 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 diggy, diggy, ding, diggy, diggy, ding. Some girl a ruffle up on a dip, me them want piggy the jacket, but me nah go mind no bikini if me know I don't me make it.
That's right.
Read the next one.
Caller, wait, hold on, don't play that one yet. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, listen, I used to follow my grandmother because I was a little boy.
Nicolo, hold on.
Your radio low.
Oh boy, you will kill me with the radio, Nicolo. Load down the radio now. I know you want the whole village to hear you on the phone.
I'm far away from it, but I'll go in the kitchen.
Yes, go in the kitchen.
And Nicolo, we're talking to you now.
Yes, Nicolo, I know it's you.
Listen to me. Follow my grandmother. Your grandmother, she pipe, she has tobacco, and she have rainwater from the drum.
Right.
She have a small glass. They used to call it long time the rum glass. Have that with rainwater, and she will go at the baby. Mother is making the baby. And she'll throw 3 drops of that rainwater in the navel of the lady. And if the water goes straight down to she is a boy. If it goes sideways, instead like it going to the river, that is a girl.
Right, I have to try.
If the water runs from the belly and goes up on the back,
Nicolo, now you're going up, you break up. I ain't hear what you see. I ain't hear all when Nicolo see. Oh gosh.
Morning, Eddie. You know what search I Eddie search for the song?
Exclusive one. Woman handing me child dress up and expect me to say nothing. I can't work with that one. What's going on here? What's going on inside here? Baby Jets up, baby coming Jets on. I mean, what's going on? Where's that? What? This is your baby. My baby. This is your baby. Can you go in?
Let me tell you something, Trinidad. You know, some women just get pregnant over the phone. A phone call her, good morning. He gone? Nah.
Look at me carefully. I have a big belly. I'm hold on by my waist.
You ain't getting none of that, Eddie. None of that. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, you're not hearing us?
Hi, good day, son. Bruce, morning.
Morning.
Well, I'm not hearing you all, so I don't know if you all hearing me. But what I want to say is now that I see that the prices, the taxes have been removed, I pray that the shippers don't do us like what it is. The grocery had done us when it is they remove VAT on certain items and then just raise it, because recently we have been seeing exorbitant charges from the shippers. All they don't do poor people that now. I'm begging all you. Sharon, you all have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon?
Yes?
The clip you played this morning with the story, when the lady choked, I think she wanted, it's the play. It's something she wanted to tell the child. And you know, it as a Calypsonian boy married the girl because the girl mother not the one you think is she mother. You know the Calypso?
No, talk to Bruce.
I don't know it. I know that Calypso.
Yeah, you know it. It's a Tobago Calypsonian, I forget, but the mother didn't want him to marry the girl, right? And the father said, marry the girl because the girl mother, which is the wife we're talking about, is not the boy father. Oh, your father. I am.
Your father is not your father or something. So
is not your father. And when he went to the mother told him, marry the girl because your father don't know. He is not the father. Remember that Calypso?
I know the song you're talking about, and I'm trying to remember who sang it and what's the name of the song. I know you're talking
about. It's a fellow from Plymouth and Tobago, and I forget the name. Oh man!
Somebody who remember that song, please.
So I think in the fun of the thing, she wanted to tell the girl something when the girl trying to say about who the father is, the woman child and whatnot, you know. So she wanted to tell the child something, you know, in parables, and she choked to make it sound as if she's choking because she don't want to bring out the story. So in other words, who she think is she father is not she father, because she was saying about. I don't know if you get the gist of it.
Yes, I get the gist of it.
Yeah, so she plays she choke, you know, okay, right.
Oh, good. All right, so it's 8:12 a.m. Remember, today is the 7th of September 2020. And, of course, we want to say happy birthday to all of you celebrating birthdays today. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. You forgot this number. What happened to my name?
Good morning, Mrs. Francine.
No, this is me. All right,
singing,
listen.
Francine, singing.
Honey, I listen to all you. Well, I tell you, it's so funny. The name of the Calypso is Shame and Scandal by Lord Melody. Whoa, 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 it's me. Shame and scandal in the family. And when you say, your daddy, but your mommy don't know. Oh,
yeah.
All in the family. Have a blessed day, Brother Bruce. Bye-bye, sweetie pie.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Much.
Good morning to everyone.
Thank you, darling. I like that.
The baby look like me. Come show me something now, some kind of boat map or something. Some kind of boat teeth. My baby, what? What you saying? What?
Caller, good morning.
Pleasant morning again, Sharon. This thing here.
Yeah, ping.
Yeah, we're going. This is no joke. This is real thing I'm telling you. You understand? Real thing. It's no legend that. A great, light, and direct. But partner, go on by the credit union and take a $2,000 to throw away a child. Not, he didn't make no child, eh? The woman making a child, but she gets it $2,000. She finally get her fast, very fast. You understand? He gets it $2,000. You know when she go on, or he go on next week again, he go on and tell the credit committee, oh, we have is that when? $2,000. I tell you, they're no joke.
So she tell her.
So she got $2,000
for what?
And the next week she's going back by the credit union and going and tell them, look, is that when? You're so woman.
Hey, Pig, you have to pay 2,000 each.
You have to pay 2,000 each, but then again, bring the next one so they cannot deliver all to one day. Something wrong with you, boy. You get 2,000 fast, it's the fastest partnership I see. Let me say you now.
All right, Pig, you come good there. You come real good. He had to pay 2,000 that child. So the both of them are coming out the same time. Oh, good. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning. Could you lower your radio down, please? Jesus Christ. Oh, God, they will kill me.
No, don't wait again. I want you to laugh like how you laugh, you know. According to wish happy birthday to my big sister Claudine, Samuel Jack, from Arima. So to my biggest sister, my loving sister.
Excellent.
And laugh again, let me hear 4,000.
I can't laugh, so you have to give me a joke. You can't.
Well, you don't go crazy, then so you will strip it, you have to go on another again.
It's 2,000 ahead.
Yes.
Oh, good, these people good, yes? All right, darling.
In Puerto Rico, they are worst family. With more confusion, take it from me. There was a mama and a papa with one child alone, who wanted to be married and have a wife of his own. So he went to the papa. The papa said, no, that girl is your sister, but your mama don't know. Why is me? A shame and scandal in the family. Why is me? A shame and scandal in the family.
Yes, Jenny.
Morning, Miss Felix. Morning.
Morning.
Morning to all the callers at 91.9, Mr. Chance, our guru, and all the Golden Girls singing Francine Darling here in the park. You know, with us with Chief and Coco and Miss Margaret and Miss Maureen. Oh God, there's a whole group I never know. So I just them at Golden Girls. Miss Felix, this is Bacchanal Monday, or I thought it's Friday's Bacchanal.
Well, like it's every day.
Oh, okay, I try.
Girl, you see the heritage just said we in a different realm.
Right, listen, you ever see a girl, a woman make a child and I have a whole line of men lining up to peep to see if the child look like them?
That is Maury?
That's the most serious thing, boy. When the child born, they're going to peep to see if it come out red. Then they go and peep to see the child eye big, because one for eye big. Then the next one is to be dark. And watch me now. And when he come out and shaking there, not me, boy.
That Maury, remember, I watching Maury at time and a woman bring about 10 men. None of them is the child father. I said, geez and ages.
You understand? And Maury back in the day, and that was a long time. But Felix was playing on that, they was reading that report that Dr. Rowley
Yes.
would have done the interview. And I want to say, ask me one question. No, ask me two questions. Pretend use the reporter. Ask me two questions.
What would you tell us about the Petrotrin deal?
I have to be advised. Ask the next one.
Can you tell us about the coronavirus and the health system and how it's handling it today?
I should have been advised. Miss Felix, while we laughing, let me tell you something. I again have to thank the Lord and the right-thinking citizens of this country. All the listeners and their family, their friends, everybody would have come out and voted for Dr. K. Christopher Rowley and the parents. Because had we not, we'd have been faced with a situation like I just described here. A woman who has to be advised, don't know, always don't know, don't come to work. Because Skippy say, if she would stop the lineman down with her house with all them people and come down and come to work every day and sit down and do, she could be a good, a good leader and all that. So we really bite the bullet. We voted on leadership. We must never forget that we voted on leadership and credibility. And Dr. Rowley presented those to us. And we are happy. Things are not the way we want it to be, but we will work towards it. Dr. Rowley speaks about a new society, and all of us have to put our hands on deck to work on it. With this race relation, we need to honestly speak about it, but we would get there. But this wrongs, we are not going to be deterred. And for those in agriculture, I heard they were saying I give African people the land. Yes, they could give us the land, but as you all would have said, if you don't have an interest in agriculture, then don't get into that. Find what you have an interest in and see how we could lobby this government to get what you're interested in doing. So if there are young persons out there who are really into agriculture, or they could go somewhere to learn about agriculture, and that will make them interested in planting for the land. Because me, it's about motivation. If they could make the programs real to the young people and get them motivated, they will do it. So that's what we need to do now. And all of us have to stand together to bring down corona. We have to do what we need to do. We have to, because I blame Kamla Prasad Bisesande for what is happening with coronavirus. I will tell you why. In the early stages, they made their 18 constituency believe it's a hoax. That is not true. That is something to laugh at. Our doctors and they say they need to wear no face mask, open the borders, let us all get infected. They say punching on line, so they made it as something that is a joke. No, because they would not have done what the CMO, Dr. Parashram, and they would have advised social distancing, wearing a face mask and all that. And we are feeling the effects of it. Because when you look at the UNC campaign and whatever, all of them, one big family, nobody, no face mask, whatever. You would have heard the PNM making an effort to tell the supporters, 25 in a group, social distancing, put on a face mask. There was an effort made. The UNC did not do that. So I am putting it squarely at the feet of Kamla Prasad Bisesha, what we have now with COVID-19, because had she taken it seriously and stood with Dr. Rowley and the CMO and all the medical professionals, we would have had this down to a minimum again. So I'm saying we bite the bullet in August the 10th when we voted for Dr. K. Christopher Rowley, because that woman could have never been able to handle this pressure. And we know she had a drinking problem. Everybody talking about the Skippy play drunk and disorderly, and then he played with Mr. Pandey, say she was drunk and fall on Gandhi statue. So I go in after what them say. This woman has a drinking problem, and we know when there's an alcoholic, pressure does make her drink more. Stress does make her drink more. So I thank everybody every day for what all of us would have done. You, Miss Felix, Bruce, everybody, Miss Davy, Google, everybody, Mr. Chance. All of us, all who listen, all who call in, and would have spoken to their family and friends, we would have stood up and would have encouraged young persons especially to come out and vote for Dr. Rowley, because that is the future. And we go in with that. Dr. Rowley, transformational leader, leading us to a new society, but all of us must get our hands on deck to help the government to go forward. So, Ms. Felix, again, always thank you for the opportunity, and you'll reach home safely. All my Golden Girls, I love all you. Mother Tanapuna, you're part of my Golden Girls, that's don't get no horrors. Go on.
Hey!
she say, next week Sunday, the christening. The boy said when, the wife tell me, quite secretly, don't let it known, but the child in his phone. Come listen to this secret, don't let your husband hear it. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. Louisa make a baby, it's for the neighbor Harry. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. She has his stupid husband planning big celebration. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. The man is such a monkey, say the child resemble him. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. Color TV, she want from him. He tell she no, he ain't got no. Send she next door to see color, and that is how we have been big fat now. Come listen to this secret, don't let she husband hear it. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. Louisa make a baby, it's for the neighbor Harry. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. She have she's stupid husband planning big celebration. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so. The man is such a monkey, say the child resemble he. Don't tell us so, don't tell us so.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago again on. I have a little clip I want to play before we go, Caller, good morning.
Good morning again, Sharon. This is Ping and
Oh, God, Ping your guy on today.
And I think you most ever come across, girl, you know when you're looking for love and you decide not to get love and you feel like it's the right one? Oh, God, girl, you are, I put my head in a basket and I just stool. So I get love. But the full part, Sharon, is when I decide now to decide now everything good. She bring me up for maintenance. And I'm maintaining the little boy for all the time, I'm maintaining him since he is newborn. You know what she do? Just because she me talking to her next woman, she bring me up. I say I pay the money, I let the money, I a serviceman, so I decide I let the money come to my salary and let pay. So it has no kind of idea with nobody. So when I decide now to take up the kids when the boys start to go to school, you see a button in the center of your shirt, you're not properly read them. So I started to take up pictures. I decide now to file for custody. I get my custody right because I had everything prepared when I was going to do it. When I'm going in the line to draw the money in the mountain, when she pay, she mother and she said, look, today's Friday, look, you want to get look, you want to drink from me, the boy money. I say, you know, when I used to pay my money, or I used to go then and all that thing. The boy never used to be very attached going to school, and he wasn't prepared when he going up. When she's standing by me, oh God, before I get custody, right, Janetta visiting, right? Not to start like a visitor. If you see the kind of clothes that woman sending that late child for me to go.
Tell me, I know about it. Tell me, I listen.
Yeah, when I'm shopping them because they are just must look properly attire. That's no little boy won't look when you go know with me. So we was depart and we was definitely like how you go get definitely passport. And the guy definitely indefinite. So me and he was looking just down. If you see them watching me and he going down around the savannah because I came in the zoo, I came in there and then look at the animals, say, no, you don't know what is the animal. You know a woman go and tell she, oh, we don't pick up a stepmother alone. I say, but girl, you know, you see how people just like a crying, you say, well, yeah, what will come out of that? You know, she don't know and tell him and straight. Bring him up again and tell him and straight out. If she can still get him maintenance, the man straight ask her, what is the problem with you, girl? You have problems, Who are the child? He have it, but she still want maintenance. Something like that with all of them, you know. Something wrong with all of them. So you know, Sharon, right now, ask them. Anytime I told the pretend that I take all my children and I lock off my valve. So I'm not starting. It's a woman that's tired up. I lock off. But children still, Sharon. How am I going to pig on the line?
Pig where you're drilling for oil?
Drilling for oil? Sometimes you know what to take place. When you're drilling, you know what to take place. It's protection. And I want all my fish needs with me. I don't think paying no cost. I'm not sure. When I'm telling I know to myself, you're permanent in a work. You're better me. I got a 46. Up to 46. I want to stove up 50.
Ping, all right. You have a good day. Go on about your business. Ping, go on. Big say he look off his valve, but he's still drilling. I like that. So good. Hey, only a week here. Let me say good morning to everybody. Guys, you all share the live now, man. All you could be stingy, boy. Share the live. Ooh, call her morning.
Morning, Sharon. They're making you laugh.
Boy, you know, long I ain't laugh, so I exercise myself. Every week I just have to get a little laugh, yes? Yesterday I was in the mood. I was in a mood yesterday.
So sometimes. So sometimes, girl. I just feel it sometimes with these grandchildren. They start about some curse. And give them some friends sometimes.
Yes.
Yes,
That's how it is sometimes.
We're very cool and we come back just as normal. I tell them I the woman and the man here.
I tell them no.
Yeah, I the woman and the man. Nobody here, no man for me, no woman for me here. That's at all. I need mother and father.
All right, darling.
Yes, well, have a blessed day, Sharon. Nice to talk to you this morning.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, so guys, I want to play this little clip for you. It's on my Facebook page. And it's from the Obama Foundation, and I want you to listen to it. While we laugh and we talk all kind of things, you know, we have to really come back to reality. So I want you to listen to this.
Yes.
Where am I? Right. Am I here? Just no, wait. I don't know, but I have this on, so. Right. So right here, I'm going to play this. I want to play. Oh gosh, what playing again? What going on? But YouTube off. Oh. I forget I had the Facebook thing here. What is everything? But where is it? Let me see. You sure that is it?
Yeah, that is this computer.
Right.
This computer is over there.
Like I getting old. What's going on with me here this morning? Alright guys, so I want you to hear this. Please listen.
If you are really confident about your financial situation, you probably are not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck. Because you know, I got bank. I don't have to show you how much I got. I feel good. If you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking. I mean, why are you all like, you seem stressed that you got to be acting that way? Because I've got one woman who I'm very happy with, right? So, and she's a strong woman. So, I think part of the challenge we have is that because oftentimes racism historically in the society sends a message that you are less than and weak, we feel like we've got to compensate by exaggerating certain stereotypical ways that men are supposed to act. And that's a trap that we fall into, that we have to pull out of. If you're confident about your strength, you don't need to show me by you putting somebody else down. Show me how strong you are that you can lift somebody else up and treat somebody well and be respectful and lead in that fashion.
What you thought of that, Bruce?
Strong words, you know.
So
very true in what he said.
Ping, I hope you hear that, you know. So you don't have to be strong to have 8 women tweaking. But he tell you have one and he's quite happy. And what men don't understand, or women don't understand, the more partners you have, is more you're putting yourself at risk and harm to yourself. You're doing that to yourself. Because you're opening up yourself for all kind of disease. You're opening up yourself for all kind of confusion and backlash.
All kind of spirit.
All kind of spirit. And listen, I'm glad this morning what the Heritage said to us. We talk all kind of things, and I played this. And I want to say, long time I used to sit up myself and quarrel. I stopped doing them things. I will quarrel and say what I have to say and drop my words when I feel to. Because that's human being. But you see the lost sleep and run down and tired and things, I'm not doing that. Because sometimes we put ourselves with partners. The spirit ain't good at all. It ain't good at all. If it's not jealousy, it's a fight down. Them want to compete with you. That's not supposed to happen in a relationship. We're supposed to be doing things together.
Yep.
You, because you want to compete with me, or if, all right, we're doing something, you want to try to sidetrack me, and you want to, me and what she know nothing about that. I don't want. You see that has mash up relationship, and that has caused people to start to look at you differently. Think about it. Caller, good morning.
Yes, Sharon. Let me again. I'm married for 8 years already. 8 years. And I ain't seen a next girl till outside it. Me and my wife going now real good. We sucking sauce. We drinking on our weekend. We have your own. And here what's going on. Sharon, you know what is my crowd? Mm-hmm. 2 is a crowd. That's me and my wife. You understand? And we know we don't know we inside. Every Friday, every Saturday, she send me, and I am my little gaboot. Like my little puncher and my little collar tonic.
And when you get drunk, it's both all your home and all your house.
Oh, the acting and such. And you were going on, we have it cotton. And we go on and drill again.
And I'm going to tell you, and you're drilling whole day.
So you mean, and you know, punching the let it out the truth. You know. Around this Alex, I am a certain individual who is the opposition. I hear she won that line from the Rumbun theater. She went like an ivy. Oh God.
Don't call back.
Don't call me back. Ping on a rate this morning. Ping, no call back. Oh, good. But boy, seriously, we have to look at that. Sometimes you pick up a woman. Your man come with you. Nothing ain't going good. Nothing ain't going good. The man too. Oh, good. Failure. Don't matter what soap you bathe with. Don't matter how much lime and blue you put on. Don't matter how much kadanga water, red lavender, white lavender, all kind of things. Don't matter where you burn. Oh good, nothing happening. Until you get rid of that, then you could see a way. Boy, caller.
Sharon?
Yes, Dudu.
Tell Bruce, listen to me. Play the song, but the best part of it is the next line. Okay?
Oh, all right.
Yes, right. Mother and father talk. So listen.
I feel I've been clean up that today.
So I just wanted only, but you heard the first part of Obama's conversation. Say the big chain. I wonder if people hear what he said.
Never a fan of that.
I wonder if they heard what he said at the beginning of the whole thing. Listen to it.
If you are really confident about your financial situation, you probably are not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck. Because you know, I got bank. I don't have to show you how much I got. I feel good. If you are very confident about your sexuality,
listen, man, listen.
You don't have to have 8 women around you twerking.
Because listen now, if you want to have 8 women around you twerking, if the 8 women coming around you for nothing, you have to spend your money, otherwise they may want you.
I know we don't tell you that.
So you have to spend
the price. How much it costs to maintain one bird? And I say one bird. I talking to a friend the other day. She said, "It's a bird you call me?" I say, "A bird."
A bird.
One bird.
Especially if the bird where you feel you're getting a little something, laughing at you and doing kuya about behind your back. Lucky. So stupid. I don't call him.
It's plenty money to maintain one bird.
And here how did I call you? Baby.
You have to be mad, yes.
I seen you today. Boy. And I don't know mouthwash for my mouth. I know toothpaste. The soap done.
Oh man, come on.
I have to wash my hair.
I say here what going on. My son going on start standard 4. He had to get books. if school open back, he had to get shoes. He had to get school uniform. He had to get underneath jersey. He had to get underwear. Where for? You could make with that?
Nothing.
I say on top of that, the wife had to go to work. She might need a new shoes.
Nada.
And once you could maintain my whole family, you could come around me, you know.
And watch me. When you're done do all of that, you're neglecting your inside, your home, your inner space. You know when anything happened to you, hear them, one time, all right, then go in the hospital. The inner spaces who have to take all the work to see about. Them eat out all your money and they're gone. All. You know, sometimes I just watch. I ain't gonna say where and I ain't saying who it is. I just watch some of them. I know some of them ageable men, especially the ones with pension. Oh God, you have to be a little smart. Them girls and them just only come. They just come nice when it's near the pension. They are accompanying in the bank. And then when they're done, they take out 2,000, they leave it with 1,500 and they're gone. Massachusetts.
Good morning again. And a model took me to this VIP event one night, right? For fear and all of them there. If you see bling, if you see clothes, I mean, the woman and them was dressed to kill. Fellas have on all kind of ring, they had gold kind of gold teeth in them out, all kind of thing. And everybody drinking the finest of everything. In come this white man in a jeans, a t-shirt, and a jacket. Walking the place. Everybody stop talking. Everybody trying to get close to this man to talk to him. Like I tell you, everybody flashing jewelry and thing, you know. This man, all he have on is a watch. Bill Gates. Walking there in a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, a jacket, and a watch. One of the richest men in the world. And all them other people in there sporting off all kind of jewelry and all kind of thing. If I didn't get a message, I gone.
A message for the wise.
We have a local here, right? When you watch it, when you see him, when he comes into a business place, like let's say he's coming for a meeting here with our boss, right? He's coming in here barefoot, you know. He dressed properly, well dressed, but is barefoot, you know. Everywhere this gentleman goes, when you see him, he's barefoot, you know.
But why?
He said he don't like shoes, and it's not that the man can't afford it. The man can afford shoes.
Well, let me get
Everybody
this
just different in
let me be talking about this, and now reminded me of this. A gentleman called me and said to me he's so uncomfortable in the relationship. He lives with this woman, and hold on, Rowley Jr. He lives with this woman. She's East Indian and he's African. They have 2 children. And she dresses and go all over the place and however. And every time she calls them the nigger this, and nigger that, and nigger the other. And he can't take it no more. It's frustrating him. Complain to the children, and the children are Douglas. So they say, Daddy, me want to get involved in that, you know, because my wife or my girlfriend is African and I want a thing. I mean, then nobody mother doing and saying is the wrong thing. But I'm just saying that to say, I analyze this whole thing. Right? So you're with this gentleman, you go in as you want, you're coming as you want, you're doing. You know, if he do that, that's the next story. But I trying to tell him, that lady, if all in a sudden, before all of that, you all were good in the early stages, and now she started calling the N-word and all kind of thing, because she's Indian. She pick up a little Indian man outside. She don't want to hear you. She finding a way she want to leave. So when you get your little bit of money, you have to give her all your NIS and everything. She taking that, and wherever, and you just like they. And the thing about it is, at that age now, where you going? How you could be doing that? Yes, Rowley Jr.
Sharon, you all on some interesting conversations these days. I mean, always interesting, but you see, all touching some veins this morning in the context of giving people advice. Because I'm telling you, there are lots of people out there. I already spoke something about pension and coming along and so on. There are 2 aspects of that, that some of these old guys are targeted because we remain with our ego. That we could damage things still. And that's one of the problems.
They feel they could still drill. They feel they could still drill, yes.
Yes. Like my partner said just now, he's still drilling.
He's still drilling.
Yes. And the other thing is when men, now there are pensioners going through a problem with people using the money, and it's one of the things the ministry don't unaware of. There are pensioners there, out there, being taken to institutions to take items and all kind of thing, and people in the house, not in other words, pensioners are supposed to be living comfortable on the 3,500. They have to do much more than that on the basis of a lot of people in the house where they're living, not working and taking advantage of them. And then there are those, especially our male guys, who feel that, hey, you could run down things for us, kill it in the pool. You know? But Sharon, one of the main things I want from your conversation and Bruce is living within your means. You see, that, if you have a $5,000 salary and you're living a $10,000 salary, the creditors and they will be calling and you'll get upset because I know I have a partner who in the circle dealing with people who win and so on. And Sharon, they want to cuss, they want to think, they want to put their boyfriend on the line and all that. This is a good conversation to me because although we have fun in it, pensioners have to mind the business. Stop taking advantage of pensioners and people live within your means. Thank you, Sharon and Bruce, for conversation.
Thank you very much.
Not hanging my hat. I learned a long time ago, do not hang your hat where your hand can't
I
reach.
don't have, it's okay, I'll wait till I can make it. When you see, and you know, here's the next thing too. Sometimes a man living with a woman, and that woman I long, everything she see the neighbor have, she want. Everything she go down the road and she see, she want. You start to frustrate the man, you're telling him, he start to thief, you know he thiefing and he bringing down the thing for you, and you accepting it. You need the day when he can't thief his bacchanal home and he can't bring nothing home. Bacchanal like hell. Oh God, what she gonna do and what she going to do? And I want my eyelashes, I want my hair, I want my this, I want to do my nails. Caller, good morning.
Sorry, good morning, Sharon.
Hey, Maura?
Yes, I
Maura,
just
you
see my
real?
bed and lie down. I lie down on the bed and get away from my 2 foot this thing. Lucy.
Oi, darling.
Good morning, darling. Let me tell you something, Lucy. Don't be sexy, sexy. Do for everything and it's printing. Papa, you're outside there plenty guntas. Plenty of them are guntas, boys. Them is guntas out there and them have money and your house they want you to pay love in the bills and love my damn foot. You know damn bills to that big man. Okay, darling?
Yes, darling.
Love you, darling.
All right, and to make joke with Ping is a he have an oil company. He drilling. He drilling. All right. Careful. Oh my word. So a word to the wise, the older folks, and it have some young fellas to this girl hook, you know. And they get caught up in the web. All you be smart now, man. Be smart. Think before you act. Don't let that be your conscience. Because that is kind of lose control sometimes. Caller. Morning.
Sorry. Get this phone game. Sorry. Okay, darling. Let's fix it here.
All right. Okay,
darling.
bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Caller, good morning.
Sharon, morning.
Good morning.
Ticket man here.
Hey,
Bruce Lee.
what going on?
I'm partner.
I did. I am so glad that only young and only are no plate, you know.
We are no plate?
I say, but only that bite up the mic there this morning. But Sharon, everybody coming on the women and them. What about the men and them who have these ladies working and they living on them?
Well, you hear say vice versa, but you know, I could talk from my...
Yeah, but I dealing on the weaker side.
So the men stay home and the women minding them.
Yeah, and beating them and all kind of things.
Well, boy, let me tell you, anytime
we
I
had an
reach
incident there. We had an incident there with this girl, you know, with the 4 children and thing, you know.
Oh, yes.
It's a real sad thing, right? And I'm going on the subtle side this morning. I'm with the pensioners and them. I have a neighbor, he going through that kind of thing.
No, this thing's serious.
Before mountain and thing, I also help him out with certain things, you understand? If he ain't going to pay the light bill and whatever and thing, when he never on them pass the year, nothing. You understand? And that is something that the government should implement something with that, you know. That's some of them walking down with some young girl when you feel it's a daughter. It's really daughter. Take all the dough and buy tata. Right? You understand? So all have a blessed day. And the interview this morning with my Prime Minister. I noticed he answered all the questions and he didn't say
He was advised.
I was advised. All have a blessed day. I was advised. Bye.
Thank you very much.
You don't say.
All right, so Trinidad Tobago on the world by extension. Listen, this is where we got to bring the show to a close. I want to thank all of you on Facebook and on YouTube for tuning in. Better late than never, yeah? And of course, to all of you listening via radio, all the different mechanism.
Yes.
We say thank you. The word for today is renewal. I rest in God and am renewed. My time of rest is a sacred gift. I turn within and remember how necessary rest and renewal are to my spirit, soul, and body. Now is my time to experience peace. My whole being responds with joy to the renewing presence of God within me. By surrendering to this life-giving presence, I carry a feeling of well-being into my day. I rest from my labors and pause for physical, emotional, and spiritual renewal. Any mental tension that I may be holding recedes as I release all concerns and affirm divine order. I enjoy this day and welcome all that it has to offer me. By relaxing into this now moment, I am centered in my presence awareness. I accept the infinite bounty of God in every moment of this restful day and am renewed. Return, O my soul, to your rest, for the Lord has dealt bountifully with you. Psalms 116:7. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where we leave it for today. Talk to you tomorrow morning. We're gone. Ciao.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the street, 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all